Hello ladies and gentlemen, Lichess here, and today I want to show you my game against a pretty good player according to my level. So he's 2360, Lichess I'm 2300 right now. So I've been impressed by Levon playing the Queen's Gambit accepted, and I decided to play the same opening, trying to, go off very known steps. Yeah. So in order to play this, you need to start with d5, c4, and black captures. So immediately they give up the center. If you're like a beginner, you will know that if you capture the center, then you normally have an advantage. But if you know a little bit about chess, sometimes you have to do this and fight against the center. So opponent play d4 and I play d5. If you take here, then I can take, and I'll take black here. Engine says that the position is about equal, but actually, even though it's an endgame, I think that king is very vulnerable to different kind of attacks, and I lost a lot of games with similar positions with white, so it's not recommended. And my opponent is strong. He plays knight f3. He forces me to take, or he will take here. But I give check first. This is the main line. Knight c3. I think we played something like bishop to d2, but knight c3 is the most natural move. So I took, he took, and I played knight to d7. So that far I remembered, but what will happen next I already didn't know. So he quickly took on c4, we play in 3-minute game, and I also not thinking a lot, and I made the losing move. I played this knight to b6, which loses a pawn, and you can think, not a pawn, but just loses the position. He should have played bishop takes f7. And if I take, he gives double check and takes my piece. So he didn't see it, he played knight to e2, and I played knight to f6. So in this position, the right move is knight to f6. And you might think that, well, I'll just capture here, and this is basically the same. And I also wondered why all grandmasters go in this position. So he gives check, I have to play here, and I thought, well, he just captures the piece, and I don't have, I cannot castle, my king is in the center, but c5 actually, the move which holds black. So black wins a piece, like, yeah, but white has big compensation because of this bad king. And maybe black is just tiny better, but I'm not sure I would lose this with both colors, obviously. So, so small mistake, bishop e2, knight f6, bishop g5. You want to pin this knight and threaten to play e5. So I gave check and he just captured it. I'm not sure what if he plays back, then yeah, I would have played g5 definitely, yeah, because I don't have other choice. I need to win some tempi for development. So he just captured, and I took with my queen. Castles, and a3. A3, I don't really like this move. I think black doesn't want to capture this knight ever, because I have two bishops now, I have very solid position. I want to play c6, but I would recommend just developing moves such as h3, but he obviously was afraid of this rook to this d8. So I didn't capture, I played here, and bishop to d6. So, so small mistake, bishop e2, knight f6, bishop g5. You want to pin this knight and threaten to play e5. So he just captured it, and I took with my queen. Castles, and a3. Castles, and a3, I don't really like this move. I think black doesn't want to capture this knight ever, because I have very solid position. I want to play c6, but I would recommend just developing moves such as h3, but he obviously was afraid of this rook to this d8. So I didn't capture, I played here, and bishop to d6. So I have this dark square bishop, and this bishop doesn't have an opponent. So you, at all times, you playing this. You have to first think about how to use your like bishop which doesn't have an opponent. So I'm threatening this, and I'm also like somewhere near to create some attack with my other bishop, yeah, if I play queen g6 or something. Bishop d7, just developing, and bishop to c6. Agent doesn't like this move because he suggests that he should have played knight to d4, and again propose exchange, yeah, propose trade, but he didn't play it. He was thinking how to defend from this, because if he plays like this, I can try something like queen f4, yeah, and start attacking him. So he played f4, which is a mistake. He thought that I cannot capture this because of this move probably, but in this position the only move which saves me is bishop e3, check, and I'm winning, yeah, because this pawn is terrible, and I don't lose any material. So he missed this, he played king h1, which is the right move, and I played queen to h4. So his pieces are far away, they cannot help the king. So the only move is h3. He doesn't have anywhere to run, so he gives up an exchange. And this position is winning. I played here. If he plays something like e5, then I give him this mate in 2 because of the spin. I want to leave it as a trap. So he saw it. I played rook e8. Again, extra tension on this pawn. Maybe he will move it, and again I will win. So he defended from these threats, and I played knight to c4. So now I'm completely winning. I want to trade pieces, and I want to create more problems for him. Yes, I'm not ready to just trade everything immediately. I want to, just set a couple of traps. b4, a6. I'm not in a hurry. I don't want to give up my good position for the bishop, so I defended. And I decided to capture. Engine doesn't really like this capturing. He suggests that this bishop is bad, but I wanted to move quicker. Yeah, this wins as well. So he attacked my rook, but I found that with tactic I can win this pawn. Yeah, and in this position, Engine suggests very good move. Again, I have 2 rooks and he have 1. In this case, in this scenario, it's very, very nice for black to exchange at least one of the rooks, so then I don't have to guard this f7 anymore because he will not be able to attack it. But I missed this rook e1 idea. I played back, took the pawn, I attacked his rook, and now I'm setting for exchange trade of rooks. He takes everything. He wants to have counterplay. Very nice move, queen to d4. I'm like attacking him from all fronts. I attack this piece, I attack this rook, and I control this pawn. So he goes up. Rook to e3, attacking the knight. So I attack it once again. And rook e1. So again, I'm threatening mate. Check, and in this position, white resigned because it's mate in 6 moves. All right. Thank you very much for watching and see you next time.